Okay, and we are back, and it is still Monday, July 10th. So we just chose the card decks in the previous little extra video. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out. So today, I don't have the box now. Today we are using the Osho Zen, Healing with the Fairies, and the Angel Therapy card deck. And why 3? Well, because that's what came up. So let's see how this goes. Looking at the energies for today, last night in my meditation space, and again this morning, there was a lot of energy around finding ways to have compassion for people that make decisions different than the way you do, and how to also, we have a tendency to want to change the way someone else is behaving, the way someone else does something. And sometimes we do that by throwing consequences or punishments at them. I mean, that's kind of one way. But the truth is, we can't change the way somebody does something. The only thing we can change is the way we do something. And so looking at how we choose to act or react, looking at what our expectations are, and figuring out if we can let go of those expectations and allow people the choices that they make. It's not saying we have to approve of those choices or that we have to support them, but just when we allow them their freedom to make the choices that they make, and we change the way we do things or what our expectations is, oftentimes that changes the dynamic entirely. And I wish I had better words for it. Maybe the cards will speak to that. I don't know. But that's just what I was seeing, was focus on changing how you act and react and the compassion you can have for yourself versus expecting somebody else to act or react in a certain way or wanting to change them. So, all right. There may be another card out. This is interesting. We have such a big reading this morning for a Monday daily reading. Of course, this cycle came up as pretty big stuff in the Places of Opposites that we did last week, and I also know astrologically the full Capricorn moon and its placement regarding the South Node and the Earth, as well as some other things that were going on. It's a big shift time right now. All right. It does look like they want us to do another triangle today, so maybe that's going to start being more of the norm for a daily reading. I don't know. All right. And since this is triangle, okay. Crown chakra. Crown chakra sits at the top of your head. It is the gateway between your highest self and yourself in the body. It is also the seat of our knowingness, how we know things, and not what we think or how we feel, but like when we really just, we know. That's a function of the crown chakra. And a lot of times it's also flashes of inspiration when you're like, ooh, I should do that. That comes from your highest self through your crown chakra. So right now you're really exercising a lot of your ability to just know what's the right thing to do in a moment, and to have access to that inspiration, and to have access to putting into play the things that you know are right for you. So then we have raising your standards. Now this kind of is interesting. They're showing that this is tying in directly to what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, where accepting what, or allowing other people to have the choices that they make without you having to fix them or change them, doesn't mean that you have to accept low levels of behavior. That you can set the boundaries for what you will allow to happen in your life, what you will allow people to say or do to you. The main message, though, was just that you can't fix or change somebody else. All you can do is change yourself. And one of those ways is by saying, hey, I can't accept that. So you're free to do it, but you're not free to do it in my space, my house, around me. If you make those kind of choices, then you're choosing not to have me, which does kind of match that consequence, punishment energy, but it just is also very important for your own boundaries to know what you're willing to accept, and that it's time for you to not let people run you over. It's time for you to not let people take advantage of you, and it's time for you to expect better. And it's not just within interactions, but they're saying this is expect better in your life. Expect good things to happen to you. Expect that you can have the promotion you want. Expect that you can have the relationship that you want, both romantically, friendships, even among your siblings, your family, with your parents, your in-laws, your children, that you deserve to have the good things, and that you deserve to be respected. So raise your expectations. Then we have guidance. So maybe that's why I was talking about the pendulum earlier. There's lots of ways to receive guidance, and we receive it all the time. Our highest self's always in communication with us through our crown chakra. We have guardian angels. You can pray and get, answers from the God of your heart and all those things. We have access to it all the time. How much we listen, how much we accept it, that varies a lot from person to person. Some people trust their guidance 100,000%. Some people don't trust it at all. So, but the message here is you are receiving guidance all the time. And especially with relation to this crown chakra card, that it's coming from you. In this case, a lot of the guidance is coming from your highest self. So trust what you're receiving. Listen to it. And if we look at the triangle aspect, raising your standards, you can actually, just like the pendulum, show me yes, show me no. You can ask for certain signs. Maybe you want to see a turtle, whether it's a picture of a turtle or an actual turtle or something that refers to turtles. I know it's kind of a silly one, but sometimes just picking a sign that is neutral but would be unusual enough for you to notice it. You can ask for those kinds of things to help you discern what guidance you are getting. So, and in the center is awareness. And again, I just all over the planet, but definitely within my life and the people watching these videos, and the amount of awareness is shifting, and the fact that you have all the truth you need inside you, and from connection to your highest self and from connection to the God of your heart, it's just a matter of accessing it, listening to it, trusting it, acting through that, rather than acting through the veil of the ego or the will. I just see people becoming more aware of choices they have, more aware of opportunities, more aware of their own inner voice. So that is the reading for today. It's in the triangle shape, so they all interact, but it's about awareness. So you can set your standards for communication, you can trust the inspiration you're getting, and you can set up ways to receive guidance that makes sense to you. And that translates all the way through relationship to yourself and relationship with others and relationship with the planet. So take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.